Ooh, 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 ooh. So what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here. You can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that can go to space. Yeah, like I don't care, but baby, by the way. Ha! Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you wanna do. Yeah, cause Big Bree talking this and that. Yeah, give me all you got. Don't hold it back. I should probably warn you, I'll be just fine. No offense to you, don't waste your time. Here's why. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. What's up? What's up, y'all? Bring me down, love is too high. Bring me down, can't nothing. Bring me down. If you feel like a room without. Come on, Brianna, clap along, baby. Clap along if you feel like you want another cheesecake too. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. I'm coming, y'all. I'm in bed still. I just want to do this live. I'm coming, y'all. But I'm not coming. I will be on. Okay, hold on, y'all. I'm trying to pull up something. I was reading some stuff. Okay. So, guys, I have been looking at the fallout as of late. Hey, Just Sonia, Onyx, YBS Mary, Mary J, Stephanie Renee. Good morning, y'all. Good morning, people. Y'all, I'm finna come on. Hold on. Let me put my drawers on. Uh, I want to give y'all no OnlyFans tease. Um, oh my God, y'all. I'm just laid up here. I was running all last night. I was doing stuff at the house. I was going over there doing some things because I have the house. I just haven't moved in yet because my lease is not up until February. So I have been moving some little things here and there over there. I have to get some contractors to come and do some painting, and I'm getting a lawn man to do the landscaping. Um, I can't. I'm not moving until the 1st of March. I want to break the lease so bad, but I don't need my credit to take a hit. Um, and I'm getting a dog. I found my little boy already. He's an Australian blue heeler, a cattle dog. If you don't know what they are, look them up. Beautiful dogs, very athletic. They're very intelligent. They rank like one of the top 10 smartest dogs. They're they're good guard dogs, but they can bond with one person. They tend to bond with one owner, and they'll like other people, but they'll be loyal to you. Now, my last little dog was a schnauzer. I let my ex keep the dog. I let him in the divorce. I let him have tab. My dog name is Taboo, and I let my ex keep Taboo. Um, and I didn't have to because I had bought Taboo for myself. But I let him. I didn't want to destroy him. I broke up with him. It's not like he left me. So I didn't want to be a frigid bitch. Um. So hold on, y'all. Let me. Uh. I'm still laid in the bed. Um. Hold on. I'm putting some. So I was watching Brianna. Oh my God. Why does she force my hand all the time? Brianna, Big Bree, why do you force my hand? I don't be wanting to come on here and come at you, and I don't be wanting to read you at all. I be trying to play nice with you. But sis, when I saw you with that black ensemble on and that hair, that little head, that little radish sitting on top of Jupiter, I was like, what the fuck? Girl, Big Bree, Big Bree, Big Bree, girl. When I saw that, only y'all, you know what? And I know I'm not. You know what? Lord, forgive me for this. All I could think about was on the movie called Beetlejuice. Y'all remember the movie Beetlejuice with Michael Keaton? I think that was his name. Okay, on Beetlejuice, do y'all remember that part of the movie when they were all sitting in the hospital lobby, like before they were going to the hell or heaven? It was like they were sitting in a lobby and there was a little man in there with a little head that had been shrunk by a witch doctor. That's the only thing I could compare to what I had seen. Um, okay, y'all. That's the only thing that I can compare to what I had seen. I was like, what the hell? Bree, I know black is slimming and black makes you look smaller, but when I saw you in that black, all I could think about that there was some children in China that are tired as fuck right now because they had to make that outfit. There's a small village in South America where there are no tents at. And girl, what the oh, that material, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all that material, we need to really look into investing in that company because those whatever material that is, that can be used to build any damn thing. That can be used to probably make a Goodyear blimp that's impervious uh to any type of weapon. But I was watching Bree and I was watching Tree Rat and I saw Olivia, and that was it. And I was just like, so people are turning on each other like jackals, feeding on a fresh carcass. And I'm like, you know what? When a house is built of cards, it usually doesn't stand. Because when you align yourself with people because you have a common enemy, but you generally don't like those people that you're aligning yourself with, do you think that's gonna any good is gonna come of that? And you heard like when Tracy was saying it was like some days ago, I saw a video and she was like, they're getting off the game plan. We're supposed to all band together. We're supposed to all go at her. We're supposed to all go at five. Y'all are all supposed to band together to against one woman. What about standing your own? Or in Brianna's case, why don't you just lay down on your own and face her? Why are you needing all these other people? And you know what? I'm gonna say this: the people that I'm cool with, everyone's entitled to befriend anyone you want to. Hey TC, good morning. Um, but when I see people that I'm cool with entertaining other types of people, I'm just very wary of that. I'm very wary of that. When a dog that's been biting everyone else comes and try to wag his tail to be friendly with you, you better give that dog a side eye because it's bitten everyone else. One day that dog will bite you. When a person has shown you who they are and they come and try to befriend you, I'm cool with you now, but they've done some of the most despicable things. But they're cool with you now. When they get cool with you, don't ever, don't ever make a wrong move because they're going to go back. They're going to turn on you again. Leopards don't change their spots. And I say this to people I'm cool with. I've seen these little flea bitten mongrels moving around, befriending people. Anyone that talks about children in any type of sexual way, you and I can't be cool. When you talk, I don't give a damn how you apologize, you renege on your apologies, you do apology tours. People that talk about children, I cannot be cool with them. There's no way I'm gonna give you any shine. Um, but I'm like, I've watched people from the bushes, and y'all, I haven't been on. I I did my video, I did the gentleman's panel, but sometimes you can get on YouTube and you can get so lost in the shit that's going on that you will just lose focus on what you're doing because you're fighting everyone all the time. It's a constant drain. It's draining. And I had, with me meeting guys and I've been hanging out and I've been uh getting to know someone, but I know a few guys. Let me say this. I'm not obligated to one man. I'm not obligated to one person. I'm a free agent right now. I'm prime real estate, but I have to get out of that mode of meeting someone and just throwing, all my eggs in a basket because I'm going to take my time. If you're not willing to take time with me, we can just be friends and keep it moving. And I think that sometimes guys are so needy. If they, especially like guys I've met, like if they've dated a woman before and they're with guys now, they expect guys to be kind of clingy to them. And some guys are, but I'm not. I'm not a clingy person. I don't have to talk to you 4 and 5 times a day. I could say good morning to you and call you when I make it to work. I call you in the morning sometimes. And then I can call you at night or we can talk once throughout the day, but I don't need to talk to you 4 and 5 times a day. What are we going to talk about 4 or 5 times a day? And when you don't do that, guys think that you're ghosting them. Meanwhile, they're not doing it to you either. They want you to be like, oh, I need you, baby, baby, I want you. I miss you so much. But I think that even with me, there's a guy that I met, and he's from the Philippines. This guy's from the Philippines. He's a Filipino guy. Very nice, easygoing. There's a black guy that I've gone on dates with. There's another guy that stays out of state that I've been talking to. Uh, but I don't think I don't think that I want us to be friends first. And if it develops into something else, cool. But if it doesn't, I'm perfectly fine with that. And I think that some people, if you don't sleep with them, they can't be your friend. Or they don't want to be with you, and that's crazy. Yes, I've had my days when I put out on the first date. I did put out on the first date, and when I did put out on the first date, I was with that person for 6 years. Now that could be because I have such good, snooch. My snooch is immaculate and pristine. So that's mainly the thing. And then I have a nice personality. And I think that I have my own things. And I can meet guys, my friend with the dreadlocks. He's a bad boy. Bad boys are a temporary distraction. I can have fun with you, but I don't want to marry you. I don't want you to be my boyfriend. We can have fun, and I'm not going to ask you what you were doing yesterday or what you did last week. I don't give a damn who you was messing with. It has nothing to do with you and I right at this moment. And I like it like that because you don't have the right to ask me anything. I'm not going to ask you. So we're going to do that both ways. But what are y'all saying? Uh, I spoke to everyone. I'm trying to see what y'all were saying. Yes, Steph. Hey, Steph Reeds. But yes, but so you know what? But I think that I could be a bitch sometimes. Let me say that. I can talk with y'all. Hey, Lisa's journey. Good morning. Um, I can. Let me talk to y'all, my people. I could be a bitch sometimes when it comes to guys, and when I say a bitch, I mean like the male equivalent of a bitch. A gay man. We could be I could be very I'm spoiled sometimes. Let me say this, and I'm being honest. I'm spoiled. I like to have my way. And guys have spoiled me throughout the years because I usually get what I want. But and that's made me sometimes I have to stop because I feel like I have to do a reevaluation of who I am and know like that's not cool. It's not cool to make a person always do what you want them to do. And it's not like I even make them. I'll be like, okay, today I want to do this. And they'll be like, okay. And I'll always like kind of guide them into what I want to do. And I have to be more and stop. I have to stop being selfish. Because, listen, I look on YouTube and I see how, and I'm speaking primarily about the gay men and some of the women that are questionable that I think are trans. But I think that some people get on here and they have avatars you've never seen them and they're getting all this attention and they find admirers even when they haven't seen them, shown themselves. Okay, Stephanie. But I think that sometimes I could be so brash with some people that I could kind of be, I'm a little raw sometimes. Like if a friend asking me, one of my friends, and he met a guy. Okay, this friend of mine, and I'm not gonna say your name because you know how I feel about this, and we've had this conversation. He's dating this guy from Nigeria. And I know when y'all hear that, you're like, oh shit, here we go. Exactly what I said. Now, on my Facebook, every time I look around, Nigerian men are hitting me up in my inbox. Hey, Bama, Bama, you need to come on today so we can do a stream yard. Or you up early? I was talking about Brianna, baby. If you saw Brianna in that black, did you see Brianna in that black Bama with that red hair? I was like, the red hair looked like a pygmy marmoset. It was like a pygmy marmoset that was sitting on top of a boulder. But y'all, when I tell y'all, when I tell y'all, Bama, when I saw Brianna come on and she was talking about she had got drugged through these streets, and I was like, now, if they drug you through the streets, did they have like was it like a dump truck that drug you, or like a souped up Ford F-150, or one of the bigger models? I don't know what could have drug her through the streets. But yeah, I was saying, Bev, like when I'm dating, I'm like a cat. You know what? That's the only comparison. Let me say, I'm like a cat. I find that I can play with a toy and I just get bored after a while. I get bored. If a guy doesn't keep my attention, I will get bored, and I'm not clingy. And I wanted to apologize also, y'all. Hey, Janice, uh, I wanted to apologize because I was saying midget. I said one of my to dos, I want to fuck a midget. When I said I wanted to fuck a midget, I didn't know. Listen, I should have said little people, a little person. But I didn't want to say little person because, sometimes they take all these words. When you say little person, they be, oh my God, is he talking about children? No, I mean a small person, a pocket gay. I want a pocket gay. And when I say a pocket gay is a small, convenient travel size gay person that you can put in your luggage, or they can fly at the price of a child. But I was looking at something and I thought this little person was so cute. And I was thinking to myself, like all of you probably are thinking, when y'all see a little person, what's the first thing that go through your mind? I wonder, does he have a average dick? Or is it small? Or is it like large appearing because it's so, that's what we mostly think, right? So when I was thinking about that, that made me go over to the hub. And when I went over there to the hub and triple X, NNX, and my Vidster and some of those other sites, yes, I have them all on my laptop. But I go over there and I started pulling up all the little people porn. And I was like, oh, this is fun. And I think if I slept with a little person, I would probably want to sleep with like three or four of them at one time to make them all be one person. And I also wanted to apologize to PETA. And I don't want them to find me because I was talking about Brianna, and I know whales are a protected species, and SeaWorld will not be breeding orcas any longer. The orcas that we're seeing at SeaWorld are the last that will be have been bred in captivity. But I do have a fantasy. I want to sleep, and I want them. Let me tell you, the little people. This is my fantasy. I want the little people to be like dressed up in jungle attire, and be like, I want them to bound me with some rope and be like, we want to sacrifice you to our God, and the sacrifice of the gods so they all have their way with me. And I said I wanted to sleep with a fat man, and I did that. Well, he got fat after I was with him for a while, but I still can scratch that off of my bucket list. Um, okay, I did a threesome. Trying to think what other little thing that I wanted to do. I've been a hoe. I'm gonna be admit. I did some hoish things when I was a child, when I was a teenager, some years ago. But because I'm listen. I'm sexual adventure. I am sexually open. Listen, when I say, and because I told y'all I had a boyfriend before, and he was on his phone, and he thought he was slick, so he was texting someone, and I saw the text message. Back then, and I'm saying back then like I'm so old. Back then, when I say back then, y'all, I mean like 3 or 4 years ago when I was like 19, 20. But my okay, I'm gonna say early 20s, a few years ago. But Bama don't start. But so he got a text message, and the text message was like, I had a great time. Look forward to seeing you again. And I was like, oh, this bitch fucking somebody. And I was thinking to my head, I ain't gonna say nothing because I've been fucking somebody as well. So what I'm gonna say to him? So, but let me tell y'all in my defense, the only reason I slept with someone behind my boyfriend's back was because we got into an argument. He raised his voice, and I ran into the arms of another man. And one thing led to another, and we were butt naked in the back seat of a car at a park. But he was cheating, and he thought he was slick. And I thought I was slick as well, but he didn't catch me. I caught him. He should have been better. But so I didn't say anything. And when we got into an argument, I said, "You think you slick?" I said, "Ninja, I know you've been effing somebody, and I saw you went over there on this particular day." And he was like, "No, I didn't." I said, "You a damn lie. I saw it in your phone." And while we said, "Listen, I don't have a problem with you doing because I'm fucking other people too. So let's what? Baby, that was. But after a while, we resolved that because we started bringing. We would bring guys in sometimes, and both of us would feast on them. But that didn't last long because my ex-boyfriend would get jealous because he would think I would be enjoying it too much with someone else, and he was a little jealous. So we had to stop that. But we just wanted to try some things. Bama, what the hell you know? But I'm gonna tell y'all, when you open Pandora's box for something like that, you have to be prepared for that. Listen, I knew I was gonna be the baddest bitch in the room anyway. I knew my snooch was gonna destroy. Bitch, I got the baddest fucking snooch. Now, next bitch you bring in here, that bitch better not be cuter than me and have a better body. We're gonna bring a bitch in there that's probably a 4 on the scale of 1 to 10. You don't never bring a bitch that got a better body than you or look cute as you look. I'll be like, no, I don't like him. No, it's something about his attitude. No, bitch, his booty bigger than mine. Hell no. Fuck that. No, we gonna get a bitch with flat cakes. The bitch gotta have flat booty. All right looking. But you don't bring no man. If you and your man doing a threesome, you don't bring no bitch in that's built like a brick house, because he gonna be fucking the bitch when you're not around. But, I had to play it cool. I was like, okay, hey, well, Lee and T, y'all, you came in when I was cutting up Lee and T. You would just be popping in. I'd just be cutting up. And I'm speaking my truth from years ago when I was a little above being a child. I was a little past a childhood. But guys like to control you, and that's straight and gay. And with us being gay men, we fall somewhere in between how men and women act. Some gay men, and me and my friends have this conversation all the time. Some gay men have more dominant masculine tendencies, like how straight men are, but some of us have more dominant female traits. If you understand what I'm saying, we're all gay men, But some of us are more sensitive like women. Some of us are more nurturing like women. Then there are some that are, like a man that's humping on everything. Um, but I think that, with me moving and everything, listen, I'm going to get a bike today. I'm going to go look at some more bikes. I've been looking at getting me a bike so I can ride it at the park. There's a very nice park down the street from my house. Hey, Libra butterfly, welcome to the Sun Tribe. We have refreshments and edibles right at the door when you come in, and you can eat, some brownies and cookies. Only eat one. But you know what? And I did, what I slept with a fat guy before. And it was good, actually. It was good. That was good. I'm gonna be honest. He just sweated in my eyes and shit and burnt my eyes. But um, in certain positions, you got to be kind of careful because if he get on top of you or you get on top of him, it could be very. Bitch, you break your back trying to lift a leg up like that and fall your ass off the bed trying to do some. No, wait. Hey, sweet merciful. We was talking about some things I used to do when I was a child, but um, this guy, y'all, he was about. Let me describe him. He had a nice face, but his body was like Jay Dunn. But he had a sweetheart, and I don't. I'm trying to. Lord forgive me. I didn't mean to say that. I did. I didn't. Mostly I did, but uh, he was built like a male version or a female version, whichever day it is, of Jay Dunn. But and I'm no shade, Jay Dunn. I'm just saying because your thighs are huge. But he man, I like your dreadlocks. Did I clean it up a little, y'all? Was it better? But I was like, let's be friends. I said, I want you to be my brother. And he used to be like, but I like you. And I'd be like, no, I like you as a brother. And, baby, that thing got some liquor in him one day. And he was at my apartment and he was like, you see what you did to me? And he put my hand on that piece. I was like, well, you know what? You kind of cute when you sitting down. I was like, I felt that piece. I was like, is he really fat? Is he that big? He not really that big. I was like, he like country thick. I started saying he country thick. I felt that piece. I was like, oh, he looked like Shamar Moore. If you squint and he like sitting down, like if he's sitting in the car and the windows are tinted and it's kind of rolled down halfway, he'll give you Shamar Moore. But then when he get out, and he built like a pear or like an avocado, some type of gourd. But um, and he put my hand on that piece and I felt it and I was like, why not? He's not that bad. He's not really that big. I mean, okay, his waist is like 40. But in some countries, in Africa, to have weight like that, you would be royalty. Now, as a gay man, I would have been stoned as well, but I'm talking about today, in this day and time. But I it was good for what it was, but he started getting possessive as they always do. And that's the curse. When you have good snooch, When your snooch is good, you're cursed with ninjas being like little dogs running behind you. Now, when your snooch is trash, they all call you. They want you to be their mother, but or your good Judy. Uh, but you know when I think about it, and y'all, it's funny because when I be doing the gentleman's panel, sometimes y'all won't. Not recently. I'm laying up here now, and I got my t-shirt on, and I got shorts on now. But I remember when we used to do the gentleman's paddle, and I was like, I would throw like a shirt on and be ass naked on the bottom or just with underwear while I'm doing the panel. And my friend would laugh at me because he would be there sometimes when I would do the gentleman's panel. The dreadlocks, when y'all saw dreadlocks. Uh, and I would be like, okay, I'm gonna put a shirt on. Hell, I'm not putting. I got underwear on. Hell, I'm not putting pants on. I'm not going to a job interview or out to dinner. What the fuck am I dressing up? Underwear. Or sometimes I had a damn towel on and have naked ass. Yes, ass just naked, bare ass. But he's coming over to help me pack today. Dreadlocks is helping me pack some stuff, and I'm thinking he probably gonna want a little extra something for not monetary. I think he may want something. I hope I don't have to put out for him helping me pack up some stuff. But yeah, I'm off until Tuesday. I have 3-day weekends now sometimes, and I told y'all I need to this packing I need to do. Y'all, if y'all saw my living room, I have boxes. I have clothes. I'm giving so many clothes away. I'm one of those people that I'll buy something. I have like so many pairs of Converse. And I was buying Converse because I like Converse. And I'm like, why did I buy this color? I never wear it. Why did I get another white pair of Converse? Because I was out somewhere and I wanted some shoes when I was out of town and I bought another pair. Or just different types of black shirts, white collared button down shirts. I'm giving them away today. I don't want to take a lot of stuff to this house. Um, hey, Miss Side Eyes. Thank you for coming through, Miss Side Eye. You heard what I said about Brianna, huh? Y'all, I don't be wanting to roast her though. But it's fun. And she got cute with me, and I just wanted to roast. I told you I'll be roasted her as I'll be 90 years old in a nursing home, and I'll be like, you know what that big bitch said to me? She wants to eat. I'll say something. I'll probably have dementia, but I'll come back and hunt her even in the afterlife. I'll be hunting her ass when she eats a whole turkey or something. I'll just make myself appear as a bowl of salad in the mirror or something, and her spoon. But so I told you, okay, back to me sleeping with the fat guy. Now, I slept with him a few times, but it was problematic because, Roland, he wants to hold me in the bed, and I'm sweating because his arm was so big. Um, it was fun while it lasted. Um, I've dated white guys before. Miss Diva One, don't come saying I had nothing but white guys. I dated two. I dated two white guys. One, I dated him for a couple of years actually, and he was very nice. He was very nice, but let me tell y'all, this guy, his name, I ain't gonna say it because they'd probably be looking for him, but dark hair. He has dark hair, gray eyes, attractive, and very attentive. And when I saw, everything when the clothes came off, he had a tan. He wasn't pasty white, But when I saw that opinion, I was like, your grandfather was black. Who was black in your family? Somebody was passing as black. Because what is Dick? What is where does this donkey come from? But and he was very sexual. Like everything would make him horny. Like Brett Michaels, you know what? Snap. But he was very like he was Occasion. He's Occasion white boy guy. Um, but he had to go to Alaska for his job, and he wanted me to move to Alaska with him. And I was like, no, there's things that I'm trying to accomplish here. I can't put that on hold. We could still be friends. And that was it. He would be so like, if I anything I wanted, I would be at his apartment. Well, he was buying a condo, his condo. And he would be like, I'm going to get something. He said, hey, baby, I'm going to get something to eat. What you want to eat tonight? And I'd be like, I would, you know what, y'all, I would be spoiled because I would be like, I want Papados. Or I'd be like, I want some lobster or I want some stuffed crab. Now, if it was me getting it, I'd be like, I'm going to Waterburg. I'm get a burger and fries. I'm gonna get me some chicken. He getting it. I'm like, I don't know. I think I have a taste for some steak and shrimp. And he's like, okay, babe, whatever you want. And I'm like, oh, what? I don't know. I don't want to. I'd be like, could you give me a cheesecake as well? No, I didn't say a slice. I said a cheesecake. Yes, I said a whole damn cheesecake. And he was not, he was so sweet. Anything I wanted, he would do it. And I was like, do I want to have a relationship with him? Because he was moving to Alaska to work. Well, he did computer systems. And he was doing it for this company was starting up and he wanted me to be there. He was trying to get me to come and visit. And I was like, listen, I don't think this is gonna work. Lynn, I was like, I don't think this is gonna work. And he's like, you couldn't do long distance. I was like, no, that's too far away. And I was like, well, we can be friends. Always friends. Y'all, my car got towed. And y'all, this was years ago. My car got towed. In these apartments I lived in, it rained that night. And I had parked my tire barely touching the damn stripe on the ground. Now, the stripe wasn't like a handicap, it was just a stripe. They said if you didn't park in between those two lines, they would tow you. And it was raining. I wanted to jump out the car and run into my apartment. They towed my car. This man paid for the toll. He went, paid, got my car out, everything. I didn't owe him anything. And he would do little things. And then I told y'all his body was nice and he was a sweet guy. And I will date white guys, but I prefer black. I'm more attracted to black men. But I've dated Hispanic. Um, I have never dated Asian. It's really okay. Alaska, I was like, mm-mm, mm-mm. But I think a part of that, if I really, really liked him, like if I was in love with him, I think that would have been different. But I just liked him. I loved him, but I wasn't like madly in love with him. Let me say that. I loved him like Brianna likes an all you can eat buffet. That's the only analogy that I could use. I loved him like that. But I didn't love him like a pie eating contest. Now, also, the other white guy, he was like an Eminem. Y'all, this white guy, the name was Chance. Chance was like, if you close your eyes, you thought you were talking to a black guy. he was trying. It was just like he did everything. He was acting so. He would try to be so hard that I was like, okay, this is off-putting. I'm sitting up here looking at you with this blonde hair. He had blonde hair, blue eyes, tall body, nice body, tall stature. But I never slept with him. Let me say this: I never slept with him. Now I slept with white guys before, but I didn't sleep with him. Now, if I wanted a Scooby snack, I knew guys I can call and say, "Hey, I want to have sex. Come over." But I didn't sleep with Chance. And I guess because I just didn't want to be putting out at that time. He knew some of my friends, and I didn't want them to know that he had got it. I didn't want him to tell people that we did something. And this was years ago, y'all. Um, I had coworkers that hit on me that were white. I had a supervisor at one of my first jobs that tried to give me a massage when we were in the supply room and no one was around us. Missed opportunities. If I could go back in time, I would have slept with him. His wife was a bitch, but I didn't. Um, what are y'all saying? Um, I need to drag up out of this bed, y'all. I have a long day. Excuse me. I have a long day with my packing. Oh, y'all, I don't want y'all to. With my packing, and I need to throw some food out. I don't want to take anything. I want to buy all new stuff. I don't want to be taking like meat or something out of the refrigerator to another place. I'm going to eat everything up, um, and just eat everything this last. I have almost a month and a week left, a month and about, yeah, just about a month or 2 weeks. But I have a lot of stuff I need to eat. I have meat in my freezer. Uh, I eat out a lot. I go to Whataburger about 3 times a week, and I eat pizza a couple of times a week. And you may ask, where's the salad at? A salad is somewhere on the side. When I do eat one, it's usually with my pizza. But I'm primarily a meat eater, always. Um, my friend from Detroit came down here. Uh, I saw him. Um, I just, how you just be at a crossroad. You know what, Lynn? Mr. Locks is coming over to help me pack some stuff up. And then I'm giving him some shirts because I have all these shirts that I don't wear. So I instead of, because I give clothes to good, what is it called? Goodwill. I give clothes to Goodwill and Salvation Army. Um, and I have shoes that I hadn't worn in a year. Why am I going to keep shoes I've had for 5 years? Now, I still have the body of a 19-year-old because I'm not too far from 19 now. So I can still wear clothes that I wore, some years ago because my waist is small. I just got a fat ass. But I no, it's not that fat. It's plump, but not really fat. But hey Cedrics, let me tell you something. I don't know, before I wanted to apologize to you when I was talking about LPNs before, about this person that said 6 figures. I don't want you to think that I was trying to be disparaging, because an LPN is an honorable job. My aunt is an LVN, and y'all make some cute coins also. But let me tell you, I think you have such a positive aura when you come on. You always, been supportive. And I just wanted to say that if I never did, I wanted to say it this morning. Um, and you know what, yo, I've been thinking about, like, when I've seen some of these YouTube people, and what I'm saying is about Cedric. Cedric is a good person. Um, but some of these whores on YouTube, and they're always calling people ugly, and they're this and they're that. And then you look at them and you be like, bitch, you look like Congo or Magilla Gorilla, and you talking about what I look like? And y'all, they could say, "Oh, okay, Cedric. Well, I appreciate that. I um, I definitely, I didn't think we had any bad blood or anything because I saw you supporting me still. I just wanted to say that because I don't like putting anyone's job down. Because hell, I've dated people that were LVNs. We don't have many LPNs here in Texas, but we have LVNs. But this guy was a LVN, and we used to flirt with each other at work. And when I say flirt, I mean give each other hand jobs. But they talk about how people look. And y'all, let me tell y'all, Sean Bradley is tall, and I like tall guys. I just wish he was a top. But Sean Bradley is tall, and he well, not, I wish he was versatile. I don't know. I'm kidding mostly. But I can see how women would be attracted to Sean. I can see how women would be attracted to Sean. And to be honest, I was trying to scope his package out, but I think he was on to me. So he was sitting a certain type of way, so I couldn't glimpse it. I was trying to see, like, is that balls or is that his penis? What is that right there? But then he would move his leg and sit in a different direction or kind of position himself that a bitch couldn't see because I was trying to look. I've looked at all my friends' crotches. I've looked at my friends' crotches, and when I look at their crotch, a lot of time that determines if I'm gonna be their friend. So yes, someone could tell Sean Bradley I was dick watching when I met him. I looked and I was like, you know how when you look at a guy and you be thinking when you first see him, like, is he cut or uncut? You know what y'all ladies, you be thinking that. Is it little? Is it big? Is that balls that I'm looking at? Because them balls are full of shit out of you. Balls have gotten me in trouble numerous times. And friend, I think that bitch set me up telling me this guy was packing. And I was like, what? You think so? He was like, yeah, he is packing. When I looked at that shit and I saw them two big ostrich egg nuts and I saw that little hummingbird ass dick sitting in between them ostrich egg, I'm like, this bitch, I'm gonna fight you, bitch, because you set me up. You knew what the fuck you was doing. You set me up. Them damn balls. Them balls will get you in trouble. Don't ever think that you looking at dick, because them balls, they'll position them balls and you'll think the penis is going down the side of the leg and that be the balls sitting on top of each other. So yeah, I do think that when I saw Sean, he had an outfit on and it was kind of loose. So that was one thing that kept me from seeing. But then when he sat down, baby, I could see a mouse piss on cotton and hear it. I had good eyesight and I was looking and I was like, is he gonna turn? Can I see that print? I didn't see it, which is not anything because shit, I knew somebody that hid that print so much. You thought he was a damn Houdini. But yeah, my friends, I've looked at their crotches when I first met them. I did. I became friends with them. In the beginning, you may have had your white girl moments when you had been drinking too much and y'all like hugged a little too long and You grab their piece, and this is in the beginning, y'all. I've been friends with these people for over 10 years now. I've been friends with my friends for 10, 15 or more years. So this is nothing that happened last week or last year. I've been friends with them since I was, when I say 10 years, about 10 years. So I was a child when we were friends, and I was doing inappropriate things even then. You know what, Miss Side? You my kind of girl. That's what I think. That's it right there. Yes. And you know what? I met a guy, and y'all stop telling your homegirls he got big hands, girl. He got big hands. Look at his feet. Look at his hands. Look at his feet. That's the only fucking thing that's big is his hands and feet. That's it. Stop using that chick. I met a guy that was about 4'11", and most of that was dick. Meanwhile, I met Mr. 6'3" tall tree, and that little old TT, I felt I was going to jail for messing with him. Okay? I was like, what the fuck? If you don't put this little shit, was it born last night? What the hell am I look? When I can put my hand on your piece and it cover your whole damn hand up, when my whole hand can cover your piece. If the pubic hair on your piece is tall as long as your piece, you should be getting a disability check. Okay, Lynn T, baby, I'm telling you, when my little chubby country thick fat boy was like, "You see what you did? Look what you," and they always use that. Look what you doing to me. See what you did? Why you got me doing this? They all say that. And then when I saw that piece, I was like, again, I was like, he not that fat. He thick. That's what he is. He's thick. He country thick. Even though his waist was 40, and he's about 5'11", 5'10", probably about 250. But I don't know how that piece got the size it was. But I was like, maybe he gained weight. It just stayed big. But when I saw it, I was like, I thought to myself, you gonna fuck him. You better not fuck. This is what I'm thinking to myself. Bitch, you better not fuck him. You better not fuck him. I said that, but my snooch was saying, bitch, you better feast on that. You better don't leave motherfucking no bones for the scavenger. Eat that motherfucker down to the gristle. And the snooch won out at that time. The snooch wins mostly. But I you know what, Miss y'all, let me tell y'all, I'm gonna be honest. I can talk to y'all. And listen, I tell people I don't have I tell people just like Funky Dadiva say, bitch, you're not gonna spray me with my own tea. You're not gonna pour. Listen, I did some things I'm not proud of. As a younger gaby, a young gay, a gaby. When I was a gaby, I was I was very I didn't have a chill switch. And the snooch is like, man, I can't stand you. Uh y'all see what y'all see this. Y'all no. But let me tell y'all, this associate of mine used to always try to make me sleep in the bed with his boyfriend. And I used to be like, no, I'm okay. Like, and y'all, this is years ago. I was finding out who I was. I didn't know any better. But this associate, now the associate was friends with one of my good friends. But we would all go over there and play cards. And again, at this time, I was like about 19. So it was about 7 or 8 years ago. But I go over there and I spend the night, and this happened a few times. And the bitch kept saying, "Go get in the bed. Go get in the bed. Go get in that bed. Don't sleep on the couch." And I used to be like, "What? No, I'm okay. I'm gonna sleep on the couch." He kept saying it, and me and the boyfriend messed around accidentally. That bitch was so mad at me. I'm like, "Bitch, you forced my hand." Well, the hand is not what did anything, but you forced everything else. You forced, and you kept telling me to get in the bed, and I didn't want to get in the bed. And one thing led to another, and we was butt naked after. I mean, listen. I went in there. I had socks on, shorts, t-shirt. That's not a lot of clothes. That shit fell off quick, and I did that, and it happened, and I regretted it the moment it happened. But bitch, why you keep telling me to get in the bed with your man? You see, he always doing little stuff, flirting and stuff, and I thought he was cute. And I didn't mean to fuck her man. I didn't mean to, y'all. I didn't. Okay, that's kind of vulgar. I didn't mean to screw her man. Now I did, and I felt so bad, especially like after the third time. I was like, I can't do this. I can't live like this. And I had told her. I told yeah, I told her. I told him. That's I should say him. I told T-shirt that okay. You know what, Adina Howard. Okay, freak like me. Damn right, freak like me. And that was the problem. He wasn't a freak like me. The associate wasn't. But we made up after that. It took a year. And we got back. We became good, and he moved away ultimately. And of all places, he moved to Atlanta to start a relationship. And every man he would meet would screw someone else. But in my defense, at least he was sleeping with somebody that was clean, right? I mean, I was at least I was clean. He wasn't he didn't. Okay, what? But I did, y'all. Look and listen. I was a hot little fast little heifer. You could call me. I was a little heifer. I was fast, and I had hormones. Y'all, let me tell you, he moved to Atlanta. He's still in Atlanta. But Atlanta, let me tell y'all, and Cedric, you know this about Atlanta. Gay men run to Atlanta to be in relationships. Atlanta is like whole central. It's whole central. And you could go to a freaking, you could go to like to get your shoes shined at like some type of you can go get your pants hemmed up and you meet someone. Just Atlanta men are very aggressive. They're aggressive. And thank you, Cedric. Thank you. You know what? But that's why I knew that I could never move to Atlanta because I would be like a little kid loose in the candy store. There, I said it. I couldn't move there. And One of my best friends is there, and he didn't want to move there, but he's in a relationship. He's a relationship oriented person. I'm like this. If a man irritate me, I'll be like, oh, to hell with him. I can't deal with this. And that may run me into the arms of another man. I've gotten better at that. I've gotten better at not getting caught do I mean at not doing that. Are you watching me? Oh my God. I'm gonna call you back. If you're watching me, you see me doing my live right now. Yo, so one person I was talking about in this conversation that we're having, one of the people I was just talking about is calling me right now. Are you in my bushes? Text me and say yes if you're in my bushes. But I wasn't talking about you when I said that person. When I said you're not the only person I know in Detroit. I wasn't talking about you. But I'm gonna call you right back when I finish this. But and I'm speaking my truth. Tracy living my truth. But which never really is true when she does it. She's never lived the truth, starting from her hair down to her hoofs. But I just, y'all, and I have to get better at. I ghost guys sometimes. I can be like, if a guy irritates me, it's just like, oh God, why is he sneezing? Like anything he'll do, I'll be like, oh God, he's breathing heavy again. Yeah, I do. Lynn, yes, I know so many people from Detroit. I told you, me and that bitch had a fight from Detroit. Everybody else I love from Detroit, but that one, it was just he was just a bitter bitch, and he could have been from Texas or anywhere. He was just bitter all around. Um, Baby, we squared up. We squared up in the white folks neighborhood. We squared up, and we was in that. I was like, "Bitch, what's your hand? Bitch, what's good? What's good, bitch? You Peterbilt bitch. The bitch is built like a fucking loaf of bread." But he did have a cute boyfriend at one time. He better be glad I let him slide, cause bitch, that would have been one. I would have went back into my old days and fucked his man. Bitch, don't play with me. And then let him know. I don't do that now because I prefer to date. Oh, you know what, y'all? Let me show y'all something. I'm not gonna show y'all this whole picture. No, I don't want to say. I'm not gonna do that. Cause y'all, dude's a trip. So I just get a text message, and he said he was thinking about me. Why is the picture a picture of his dick? He's thinking about me, and he screenshots. Oh wait, hold on. So he screenshot me a picture. I'm trying. I'm just gonna show like a. The, I'm not gonna show the piece, but like this is the covers. This is the covers. He's in the bed, and I'm not showing y'all everything. I'm not tacky like that, but he's in the bed, and I get a picture of his penis, and he's thinking about me. Thank you. I appreciate that. What it wasn't like hearts. It wasn't hearts or anything. You showed me a picture of your dick. And I appreciate it. And I say you Dark Sun X1X is my email if you want to send me pictures of. But uh okay, you know what, Miss Side Eye. So you know what, see, And I'm texting him back. And you know what? You know what? Well, thank you, sis. Thank you, Lynn T. Lynn. So I don't be understanding how these guys over here on YouTube be so pressed because they be doing the most. They're so pressed and they be bitter. And it's like, bitch, a man will give you sex before he even buy you a burger. I could call someone that would be at my house in 15 minutes if I wanted sex that bad. But again, I'm not having sex like that. Do I like it? Yes. Who doesn't? But I don't do it all the time. I can make myself go without for periods of time. But I yeah, if I showed y'all so many pictures I have on my phone, I have to put them in private folders because I have people at my job that be wanting to look at pictures when I've gone places. And I'd be like, I'm gonna have to stop you from doing this because you're doing too much. Um, but I am, let me show y'all this picture. So I'm gonna give y'all a day or two. No, sis, I could go months. But when I've gone months like that, I have side effects like I'd be real snappy and just grumpy and shit. But so y'all, this is the place. I'm gonna give y'all a little peek at my place that I'm moving into, the house that I'm getting. Now, this is before. This is before. This is and you're gonna see a little cat on the floor because the owner has a cat. But this is the little snapshot. This is well, this is my place. Can you see the damn cat on the floor? You notice all the art on the walls, and I love the floors. None of that is in there anymore because the house is cleaned out. But this is a before. This was some months ago. But part of the kitchen now, the refrigerators. I got the refrigerator, but all that stuff. The kitchen. It's not a big kitchen, but uh, the cat. Yeah, the cat got the hell up out of there. I don't. Mm-mm. I like the floors. Well, that's my floor in the kitchen. It's like a bamboo. And of course, he was showing me, like, I'm like, okay, you doing all this. I just, and this, it's like a lot of stuff, y'all. I just didn't, I was just taking some little snapshots because I wanted to see before and after. Everything will be, it's out of it now. There's only a few little things because I'm taking stuff over there, putting it up. But um, that's part of it. That's the living. That's one the part of the living room. It has a fireplace and everything. Um, see, I love those floors, but um, I think that. Thank you, Miss Side Eyes. I'm just trying to, and I'm getting it painted. So the pictures that you saw, all of that stuff is gone. So I'm having the walls painted. I'm having some other, the landscapers coming out. And I just, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. As Tracy would say, it's a lot of work. A lot of work. Um, but what I was going to show y'all, I'm trying to look. And, yeah, I'm trying to, because I'll be trying to not have all these pictures in my phone because sometimes people are coming, they'll look at the phone and guys, Guys just automatically they say, hey, if you be like, well, let me see a picture of what you look like. The picture they send you, what they look like, is usually a dick picture. No, no, I mean your face. Um, but y'all, and some of my friends, oh, I'm not gonna show y'all that. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, but um, yes, please like this video and share, subscribe. Um, but like I was saying, as far as dating and stuff, I like having fun. I do stuff with my friends. Um, hold on, I have to put my little light on. But my friends, thank you for Miss Side. Thank you for coming through. I appreciate everybody's support. Bama, you got to do a stream yard so we can get on there and gag. Um, again, I'm gonna go so I can start doing some stuff around here. But um, I'm gonna be looking in the bushes at these jackals tearing each other throats out. It's so freaking funny. But guys, thank you for coming through. Me and my friends are gonna do some. I keep saying that we're gonna do like a Hollywood Squares. Um, and we're gonna do it like questions from the chat, and I'm gonna get my friends DJ, BJ, and Zeke and Red Scorpion. Red Scorpion is one of my friends that come on here, and he's a troll. He trolls me all the time. He might have his behind in here right now. Red Scorpion. Y'all, let me ask y'all this. Someone told me that if our my sticker has expired on my car, are they giving us to April to get that expiration? Because someone told me that when I went and got my oil change, they were saying because of COVID, they're letting people have some extra months to get your stickers. Now, if that's the case, I'm gonna wait a couple of weeks. If that's not the case, I'm going Monday. I know, Lynn. Yes, we do need to do that. Yes, guys. But I'm out. I will be hitting you up, sis. Thank you again for all of you guys coming through and the support. Much love to you guys. Peace. I'm out. Bye, y'all. Bye.